Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's see what let's think about what we're doing today. Just a heads up, this video has a good amount of rail placement and just kind of, you know, idle, not too much going on in it at times. You might want to be ready to skip around a bit more if you don't like to sit through that. We had to place some pretty long stretches of rail in this video. One thing I wanted to get done before we kind of get back onto the space thing was I want to automate here, let's make a list here. A friendly reminder, there is a Discord server link in the description of this video. Feel free to come and hang out. If you would like your name immortalized in this area or in the corresponding intro outro area on the space platform, please let me know in the comments or in the Discord. Now you have options. You don't have to have a YouTube account. Don't blame me if you don't want one. And yeah, let's so this is from last time. I think we went through all of this, and because I just published the last video, nobody's had time to comment and give me any trouble about this one. So we will, and that video was a longer episode as well, which again that's serendipitous. It will not always be the case. So I guess today's topics are just really Discord for now. Let's think about what we want to automate. I want to, how do you do a subtask? Oh, there we go. That's right. So we want to do steam engines, turbines. Just say turbines. So we want that. That's very important. That's for our steam battery setup for the umbrella. We're going to need about 200 of them. So we're going to automate turbines. We also want to automate logistic and construction bots. So let's go ahead and mark that down. Those are going to be the two priorities, I think, before we go back into space and start doing space things again. I also might consider trying to relocate these belts, but I don't know. What I wanted to see also is how we're doing on crude overall. I know when we checked at the end of that last episode when we were messing with this stuff, we're still fine, and we're only 3 refineries are running right now. Now we're running 2 of our solid fuel refineries, not even. One of them is intermittent from the looks of it, at least for now. Let's see how much of it. We're only at half of our power draw though, so that's not really a good reference point, but let's start getting stuff out of the way here. Turbines are going to be gear wheels, small motors, pipes, copper plates. Small motors, pipes. We might just make gear wheels up here off of this right here. And copper plates. We have some there. That's interesting that there's no, like, the bus doesn't directly consume any copper plates yet, and I'm gonna assume that that is because we have small motors and circuits coming in from elsewhere. So this is not really the bus to me, this part right here. We do probably want to figure out how to get it up there though. And we can go, we have a couple options ish here. It's getting a little ugly, I'm not gonna lie. We're getting a little ugly here, but we can come through here. We could duck under here, like if we move this inserter to over here, which does not have power, but let's put that there. If we come over there with that, we could, yeah, I think we can do this if we do that. And one other thing we have to do, we have to put this like that, right? So now what we can do is go up like that, come over, and that's going to be our copper plate lane. And we even, since it's only, and then the other thing we're going to do, I mean, we don't have to dig up the steel belt, but I always could use more steel in my inventory anyway, so why not? So there you go. Now, the other thing we can do here is just put the copper on one side so that, you know, it's a low throughput mall, especially when we upgrade this all to red belts, we'll get double the throughput of everything anyway, so this is not about balancing ratios here. So now you've got, let's go back to the turbines. Now you've got your copper plates, we have pipes, we have small motors, and we're going to do gear wheels on site. So, the only pickle is that, so let's see, gear wheels, let's get that going right now. So there's your gear wheels. Maybe to save space here for putting belts underneath that or going this way, we do this. Let's see. So can't really do that. Okay, so we've got 2 ingredients. The other 2 are just over here. We can run them up there if we want. I should not have done that. Whatever. I don't care. And I forget how many go in a stack on these, so let's wait and see. Looks like, and just so it can go a little bit faster, let's double up the long arm inserters on this, because it apparently needs quite a few pipes. And maybe we speed up this guy. Okay. So that's going to take a little while. And we don't even know. I wish it said, it should just say as a trait over here, like, what is the stack size? That's probably one of the bigger UI shortcomings to me. Well, I guess it differs based on where it is, maybe? I don't know. I seem to recall that certain things stack differently in different contexts, but maybe I'm making that up. I want to look at this again. Auto trash control. Quick actions. Set trash to, what does that mean? Set request to trash. Load from personal logistics. See, that's perfect. So now, uh-oh. Did that just take effect? No, it didn't take effect. There we go. So, where's our little list? Turbines are done. Logistic and construction bots. Okay. Flying robot frame. Big motors, batteries, circuits, and plates. That happens over here in this direction. Well, that can happen over here, I should say. And I think what we're going to do... So there's your batteries and big motors right there. And one of them isn't even hooked up. We never hooked this up. So what I'd like to do is just do a split off of this, pull big motors back up, batteries back up, and then I think steel plates is another one. It is, and so are circuits, and you have both of those right here. So we're gonna kind of, yeah, here, let's all right, let's go get a logistics request sorted out. We'll say we want 200 of those. We also want, of course, whoops, too far. We also, of course, want, when we're on this planet, we want a whole bunch of red belts, and that's probably what we should be building with at this point, but whatever. Hey, a little achievement. Of course, we're retreading ground here. Because we, of course, have already done all of these things. Also, side note, if you happen to be noticing some of the, because I noticed it, the noises in my microphone, like bumping around, that's because I don't have a shock mount on this thing. This particular microphone does not have, it doesn't seem that popular for people to put shock mounts on it, and I don't understand why. I can hear noise in the videos that I'm pretty sure is just from me hitting the keyboard, like typing keys and stuff like that, and getting vibrations going in the desk, because I am assuredly not hitting it with my face. I promise you, maybe once or twice, but not as much as I'm hearing the noise. So if you're hearing that, I am ordering a shock mount tonight, probably tonight or tomorrow or whatever, and so hopefully that goes away in a couple videos here. I'm pretty sure that that's where the noise is coming from. All right. Oh, I wanted to check that stack size, see how far we got on the turbines. 10. Okay, so each row here is 100. We want 200. We'll cap it there. What is this starving on? Gear, wheels, plates. Why? Why? Because the belt is not fast enough and other things are going, and I might be time to upgrade that because this is, Oh, it's because we just grabbed a bunch of belts, that's why. Maybe we just upgrade it. Maybe we just upgrade it for, like, this section only. Just so it can get past the belt section. Almost, but not quite. That's fine. Part of it is that I should probably upgrade. Well, we definitely need to upgrade our production soon. And that's actually, I lied about going into space next. That's what we're doing after this. Copper scaling. Let's rename this to Umbrella Prep. We need iron scaling. And I was actually thinking that what we'll do, 1 second here. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna start the city blocks over here like we had said, and we're going to, of course, train in the ores and such, and You guys can yell at me in the comments when I do very terribly balanced train loading and all that good stuff, but we're gonna get rid of all this. I think this is all gonna go, and we're gonna maybe also switch to electric. I'm not sure on that one yet. Electric is gonna help with a few things. It's also gonna hurt with a few things. I mean, if we wanted to at this point, especially once we start scaling resources, we have a huge stash over here of solar panels. So I mean, each one of those outputs 60 kilowatts. So every row of these, let's see, this is 250, 500, 1000, 1500, 1750. So we have 1750 by 60 kilowatts, right? Why did why did this get lost? Well, I'll get mad about this in a minute. So we said 1750 by 60 kilowatts, and that's 105. Is that really that little? Another 105 megawatts, that's it. And not only that, it's only solar power, so we should well, we have a full stack of those. I want to open that up, but I also don't yet. Yeah, that's rough. We're only going to be able to create basically our current power production with solar with what we currently have, and that's going to chew up so much space. So I don't think I even want to go that way. Honestly, I think we'll continue to go the crude oil way. Anyway, let's get back to it and get these bots going. So we are going to come here, right there, cut off. Let's actually place the belts first. We are going to do the same thing down here. Uh-oh. Our copper is starting to really, really hurt. I might have to... We might be doing copper first, honestly, because this is real bad. Yeah, I think we're going to switch and do that. I guess let's get my inventory cleared out a bit here. Getting a little low on fuel for the jetpack. It's not good. That current copper production, what we're about to do, is worthless anyway, because we're never going to have enough copper to make anything. This is really bad. So thankfully last time, oh, and we forgot, last time we were doing train engines, we'll say, and that's going right to the top. We need those. That's what we were in progress with last time. I hope I didn't accidentally. And then just train cars. Train cars. Wait, no, that's a subtask, isn't it? I'm actually tempted to not automate this yet. Put it in the wrong spot. I think I'm just gonna go and make these by hand, and we can deal with automating it later. Oh, we didn't do train stations either, but again, that's one of those things that it just really doesn't hurt that much if you don't automate it that early. And let's clear out some things that we don't use a lot off of our hotbar here. I guess let's get medium power poles over here. We don't use landfill enough to justify that. We don't even use these anymore that much, so we'll back off of that. get grenades over by the med kits, repair kits. Put that there. This is not really a thing anymore. Could always start using, what is that? You press, yeah. We could start using additional hotbars here. Let's do a train one. I honestly wish I could make this like 8 tall. Because I would. Alright, let's see. Cars. We need multi-cylinder engines. That's what we were pulling across last time, I think, when I got distracted. Yeah, right there, see? Although... Oh, because there were pipes on that belt to begin with. Okay. And let's get some gear wheels. Okay, got 2 train engines on the way. We are... Wow, that's actually pretty late for the first locomotive, huh? While we get ready to start working here, we got to think about what kind of trains we're gonna do. I think 1 engine, 4 cars is what I usually do. I know they're not. I don't know. I know they don't pull a ton, but I just like the versatility of them. And usually my first trains have like 1 car, just to get things going. What are we going to? We need walls because we're gonna. We also need some flamethrowers. Let's get a couple stacks of walls going here. Get some flamethrowers. Make sure we have pipes. We do. Probably grab some more. Actually, let's set some pipe requests because that's ridiculous. And let's cap these as well. I only ever want exactly that many when I come home. So there's that. Storage tanks, we always want a stack of those. We never want... Let's make a trash lane down here. We never want regular inserters in our inventory. Oh, cool. I don't know why we fired 4 shots for 2 meteors. Is that because that's how it works? Let's see how we're doing up here. Oh man, we drained hard. Okay, we're out there, but we're still charging. We are slightly undersatisfied, but we're still doing okay. This is workable. We are doing okay. We'll figure out our power later. I don't know if it's nuclear that we're gonna go with or what. Maybe there's like an off-planet resource that I can use. Please, if you're a commenter, I would appreciate it if you didn't spoil it. I mean, I don't really care if you're like, oh, go use whatever. Can't really ask the internet to not spoil things for you, but it's kind of fun to discover things organically. It's kind of part of the adventure. That said, I mean, like, hey, so, you know, XYZ is a good power source, or there is another power source out there, FYI. Could be, you know, if you happen to know, I am curious. Alright, flamethrowers. Let's just... Did we ever put that on a provider? No. Let's do that right now. We'll say we always want a stack of those. Do we Do we ever even want turrets anymore? I don't feel like we do. Okay. So we've got some miners. That's another thing we should throw on our... I want it. Say we always want 50, and then I know I just am throwing some back, but that's okay. Yeah, coal is hurting too, and part of it is that we're using coal for smelting, which is a bit of a problem. We're like kind of in trouble here actually with the coal situation as well. Let's just get this so that it mines like the last little bits here. Kind of rough though. Thankfully, we're not completely dead yet because we have like no coal copper production, so the thing that there's the most demand for right now is not consuming coal, thankfully. Oh, that's gonna... I'm actually kind of wondering, do we do copper first or coal first, but whatever. We'll do them both. We know we're going to do both. Okay. Gun. We need gun. I think gun is over in here. Maybe, no. Didn't I have like a little... Yeah, there it is right there. There's my... But dude, where's my regular gun? Whatever. Let's just make one. We need a machine gun. We have red ammo. Very shy about using the the railgun right now. Let's try to conserve, because we're only killing worms up here. Hey, there's a crude deposit right there. That's kind of tempted to... Well, we'll do that after. Uh-oh. Hey, don't... Right, no armor. Okay. Alright. This is a good little deposit here. We threw our landfill out. Well, we didn't throw it out, but we don't have enough of it. So let's get that on a, say we always want 100. I don't know what to do for now. Where? There it is. And I don't know why I took that off my hotbar, but I did, so let's put it back. It's relevant. I don't know if we even have enough to patch this thing up here. It's a nice stone deposit. Oh yeah, this is not going to be enough. That's okay. Not a huge deal. Let's go get a couple. I don't even know how much we have. Do we have any other cool landfill recipes yet? I mean, can you make it out of core mining fragments? That would be awesome. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? That would be... Uh-oh. Let's go get gas. That's not good. No. Okay, there we go. Let's call it... Let's call it 200. Get a little bit smarter here about... At least the area we need to cover here is smaller than it otherwise would be. We also... I might not have left enough room for a train loading station, but... That's a future me problem. You know what? No, it's not. It's a now me problem. Oh, can they miss? Is that what's happening here? Well. Okay, we're doing okay on walls for now. We need more landfill. This poor assembler cannot keep up. Well, actually, no, it's just the belt. It's the problem with stone, right? We are chewing up a lot of stone doing this. But... Oh, no. We only have 57k stone left. That thing wants 4 stacks. Stack is 100, which means 5,000. So 20k of that stone is going to get consumed right there by filling that landfill chest back up. So we better use this sparingly from here. This is rough. Maybe we should have picked a different patch, honestly. But there is this that we can leverage. I think we'll be a little bit more discerning with our... Let's make sure that we go back to auto trashing wood. We don't want that on us. Wish I could make landfill out of that. Okay. So that should cover that. Just gotta place some more flame turrets up here and then go clear off the east side of this thing, northeast side. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. I need a radar down here. Do one of those, even though it doesn't have power yet, that's fine. Feel like... How much of this is shallow? Very hard to see. That is... I feel like we just go... It's a hard one. Maybe we go over here. Use less landfill, honestly. Yeah, right here. I know it's a little bit further out, but who cares? We'll just always go a couple units like that. Got some more copper right up there. Eventually we can kind of probably run the train up that way. So you can run right across that, so let's might not have enough walls to finish this on us, I don't know. Yeah, we should have enough. There you go. There's your wall. Of course, we need guns. That's messy now. Whatever, we can clean it up after. Huh? Can't copy it, no vision. We can clean those pipes up after the fact, that's fine. Actually, those two cover the whole wall. It's awesome. Oh, I was muted for a bit again there, so my voice might sound a bit different. But yeah, somebody said that we were going to get big power poles. That person was not an authorized representative of my YouTube channel. Oh, it's so close. How could that happen? That's okay. Okay, and of course, the next thing we're going to do here too is oil. Get actual oil up there so that the guns can shoot things. If I don't stand at the optimal distance to collect items here, it's partially because I opportunistically use these mall trips to take a sip of water. So I know we were saying that we were going to do a new smelting array, city blocks. Not doing that yet. To start, we're just going to probably tap in, like, we're going to put a train stop probably up here and just send the copper onto that red belt right there so that we can get the existing production back online, and we'll worry about smelting in a new place later, for sure. Okay. So now light oil actually gets a boost to damage out of flamethrowers. I really don't care about it. I think I actually mentioned in an earlier video way back that I kind of wish that it was that bonus was more than it is, because I feel like it should be. Where are we gonna dump this through? Let's go around, honestly. Let's go over there. What am I doing? My goodness. Oh, we got a ways to go to... I almost kind of wonder if we don't, like, train the oil in at this rate. This is crazy. It would be funny, or cool even, if you could have, like, if you mix liquids that you weren't supposed to and, like, I don't know, put crude oil into a boiler, that it would make it explode or at least damage it. That would be kind of cool, I think. That was probably unnecessary. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Let's go another little bit over here. We're not going to make it. How much you want to bet? Not enough elbows to get up there. Calling it right now. You know... Oh, and we forgot to connect our power. There. Now we should have vision up there. Nope. Oh, because I never connected the other side of that. It's fine. We'll get there. Come on. Gimme. Actually, having solid fuel on me for my jetpack is kind of awesome because it kind of like puts me into limp mode so that... Yeah, let's actually get a stack of that, honestly. No, okay, not that much. No, not that little either. Okay, there we go. That way I still have enough to fly so I can clear terrain if I need to. Just much slower. Wonder what it is compared to walking, honestly. So close and yet so far. Alright, the guns are on. Let's check them all. Yep. Oh. We can take that pyroflux stuff and put it in there. I wonder what effect that has. Do we have a... That's kind of a little bit of a blind spot in the wall there. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Alright. Well, that was fun. That was very enjoyable. Now, the real fun begins. Seeing... Let's build a... Let's figure out how far over we want to go here first of all. So, like, right here. No. Gotta back up one. Now, I don't think that there's much of a point in using red belts on... Okay, so... Problem the first. Not sure it matters, because if you look, these two will be able to cover this. So, we are not going to spend any landfill filling in that. That's okay. Put that there. Now we have a radar up. And we have... Not that we can use it yet, but we have copper. Cool. All right, so we can, what we'll do, we'll optimize our order here. We need gates. We don't have gates, so we will start training this in like right now so that copper comes back online and our mall starts running again. If anything is stopped. I'm not sure if we're dead yet. But if we're not, it's only a matter of time until enough circuits get produced. Here, gimme. Everybody's tired. We should make some trains, I guess. We have some on us, actually. We don't have train stations, though. What does that take that we don't have? Electronic circuits, and we needed that for something else. What else did we need it for? There was something I was just going to build, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, gates. Right. Steel plates. And engines. That should do it. We're going to need stack inserters as well. Let's figure out how we want to do this. Probably come in from the bottom or the side. I would prefer the bottom, so because the biters are probably going to come from the side. If we ever even see biters here, we probably won't. Let's do from the bottom. Even though we think we'll be fine. And then how do we want to go here? Cool. Actually, I did that wrong, didn't I? Let's deconstruct all that. I wanted to loop around and go out the bottom. Oh, cool. We finally destroyed a meteor instead of becoming a victim. I wonder if I messed this up. Probably should have come in more to the... Yeah, let's Let's do this over here. Okay, I like that much more. And then we'll have this exit over here. It's plenty long for as long of a train as we ever want to do. Let's go right up on it over here. I always use symbols for my train stations. So this will be copper. Where's the copper ore symbol? There it is. And I always use an emoji. 1 second. So, like I was saying, copper ore pickup. And let's always just enable a train limit of 1. Just because I tend to always do things that way. We'll get into that later. There we go. Built a locomotive. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could go pretty high here if we keep our options open in terms of train size. Those city blocks I was showing the other day, the problem with those is unloading. It's really hard to unload trains fast with that setup. Okay, so, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. I am really not a train guy at this game. I am not good at trains. I am okay with train signaling. Really cutting through gas today, my goodness. We need stack inserters too. Not quite yet, but we definitely are going to need them. We need... Guess I can use steel chests for this, but I'm not a fan. Seems wasteful. I always used iron, but they're cooler looking, so... Oh, come on, man. Okay. And then... I guess if you do... something like this. And then this can feed... Like what I'm picturing here is like this. I guess. I like I said, I'm not good at these. Cause that I'm really not good at these at all. Wait, what did I do wrong? This feeds that, that feeds that, that feeds... Okay, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. I mean, I'm sure I'm doing it awfully, but... So that feeds those two. Those two will go there. Those two will go there. Those two will go there. Those two. Then there's that kind of loner at the end that gets neglected. So we need that many. Right? That's fed. That's fed. That's fed. That was not necessary. I think that that means that they're all fed. We'll see. We'll see if we mess this up shortly. We could have... No, I guess we couldn't have done that, could we? I've never done a train station like this before. I usually do it much worse. If that can be believed. And let's do these as reds because we have a suspicion that... let's back that up one. That's a problem. Do it over here. That's going to be a problem. Let's do it over here, I guess. Or... Nah, up here is fine. That's rough. And we're only going to use 3 of them, and I know that that's probably very not ideal, but I cannot be bothered much to care. Probably have an issue here. Is how are we gonna... We're not gonna have enough room to bring those over. We could, of course, run a couple... First of all, let's get this sorted out. So we can start stacking up copper. Gotta think about what we're gonna use for fuel for these here trains as well. Could use rocket fuel. That's an option. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do... No, doesn't work. Actually, I think I got it. If I bring some of these lanes, like I've got these 3 lanes up here, we'll bring those in over here. So like this, underneath. No good. That. Still no good. Hold, please. So if we do those like that, we can do kind of a reduction here. This is getting ugly fast. What am I even thinking right now? Because ideally I want to balance them all together. I just want to balance them across everything. I think I might send them out the top, honestly. I think that that's what's about to happen here. Only question is there a way to kind of like mass reverse? Can... Yes, okay, like that. Good. Okay, so that's better. Now we know. and copy this because we're going to need to plan out a little bit more of this. Okay. And we don't have enough landfill to do that. We'll just call this, we know we're gonna, let's try to plan at least a couple of these so that we can, nope, not like that. So that we know what to build around. That's as far as we're gonna need to go that way. So now we can start. I really hope I have enough landfill to do all this. I mean, if I intelligently combine these, I probably do, because 1, 2, yeah. So this will just be a yellow belt over here for now. And what we'll do, we'll combine it. Oh, that's still gonna be a bit, that's fine. We can, what we can do up there, we can make an exception. We can do like that and have those go. I mean, because it's not going to be a lot going out of here, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll be okay with this. Of course, we need to do that as well. Anyway. And then we'll combine these two over here prior to getting over there. And we will... Not sure if we're going to have enough yellow belts. Maybe. I think so, yeah. Cool. Now the world is our oyster, and we can split right here without fear of needing to pull belts this way. I don't know how important I think balancing this is. I really don't, but whatever. Again, I don't care too much. Especially for this small of a stop, right? And I know that what I've done down there isn't even ideal. I know it doesn't actually balance anything. I'm pretty sure the rightmost one is not balanced, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, see, it's not actually balanced, and this is gonna get all... I guess we could put like another one in here. It's not actually balanced at all. It's fine. It's got to be somewhere near. It's got to be something. It doesn't have to be balanced. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've said before, train loading is my weakness. I'm bad at it. These should probably be... There we go. I mean, that's not awful. This right one is getting... Did I... So one runs two of those. I messed... Oh, I see what I did. See what I did here? This is why this is wrong. Let's let it all work its way through. Now, I might be able to fix this. Let's see. Because this one runs these two. This one runs these two. This one... Yeah, this is wrong. I see. Okay. So, this one really should run these two. Right? Like that. We're gonna run out of belts probably, but... And then... Runs those two, runs those two, runs those two. Kind of missed the whole point here. And then you don't need this. And actually, let's go red belts all the way right up to them and do... It's still wrong. It's still not balanced, but I just don't care. At least it's not as awful as it just was. See, those are gonna get an unfair amount of the pie here. But hey, every inserter is going. These are obviously getting favored. I'll worry about this later. It's a start. And this one seems to be getting favored as well, but... Alright, we're done. Got copper. Let's go figure out where my stack inserters went. They might just be laying around in a box somewhere. Is there some way to copy those? Let's make sure that we have miners on a provider box here. I don't think we do. We are really blowing through solid fuel today. I don't know, I feel like the consumption went up. Can you not, like, copy paste these? Pipe is already requested in a different slot. I want to... Okay, it's fine. Could have sworn we had some of those in storage. Whatever. Let's go make some iron gear wheels. We're gonna need a bunch. Electronic circuits. Good enough for now. What do we want to... What's the difference between... Let's get ourselves more fuel, first of all. Okay. Now, what's the difference between... solid fuel and rocket fuel? So vehicle acceleration. The acceleration is way faster, but solid fuel is so much cheaper. Because the top speed is not... It's 10% faster. That just doesn't seem worth to me. Not where we're at now. We can always swap it out in the future. Oh yeah, that's right. We have more miners. We had more. Didn't have that many, I guess. Cool. Just gotta figure out now. Let's get the gates up. Then I guess we'll... Alrighty, we're getting close to having our first train up. Took a while, didn't it? It's another little pet peeve working in this game is curved sections of rail. They are painful to work with. another pet peeve in this game is curved sections of rail. They are painful to work with. Okay. Alright, let's go down and get some more landfill. Really don't need a box around that one. This is really for just when we're in space. Don't want anybody coming and beating on us. Probably need to do a train stop here as well, like a fuel up stop kind of thing. I wonder if there's a way to... I wish there was a way to run circuit logic on the train and say, if you have less than this much fuel, stop there. I don't think that you can, question mark? Don't think that you can do that. You can only say stop there and then take off right away if you have more than a certain amount of fuel. So we can try that, but it's just kind of gross. How are we doing on our landfill here? Oh man, we beat up our stone pretty badly. All right, let's look at our little list. Haven't really done too much of it because of the copper situation. We're working on it. Let's think about where we're gonna build our train stop here. Really like right here? Question mark? Right? This is painful. See, this is the part of these videos that I feel like... Is Factorio the best game for a long play like this? It's just... I don't know, maybe... I don't mind it. I certainly like watching it in background. I've actually watched no commentary videos before. I remember one time when I was... I had to be away from home for a while. It made for good background noise when it was time to go to bed. Why are we not placing that track? Thank you. Now we gotta do some belt surgery. Got a little bit of a ways to go here. Guess we'll go up and around like that. Or maybe we'll just go way around like that. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. And there's... We do want to kind of get over in this vicinity to get some solid fuel. I really don't know if I can justify using rocket fuel. We use up all of our explosives? Yeah, we did. So now those bots are going to sit there trying to build that for a while until I get more. Let's go set a requester for cliff explosives. Oh, hey, cool. What are we... Wait. Oh, we need to populate that ourselves. Okay, cool. For a second, I thought that we were completely out of something, and I wasn't sure what it was. Where are cliff explosives? Further up? Yeah, further up. Probably don't have a roboport in range either. No, we do. We really need more logistics bots. That's part of what we have to get online here is we just need so much more than what we have right now. This is kind of awful waiting for this. Here we go. Because now with so many different provider chests and the inefficiencies here, let's just do that so that because of the way the algorithm works and they just kind of pick a random job, they, you know, when we had 3 to 10 provider chests, whatever, you could kind of figure out where the best place to stand was. But as we're increasing more and more and using more and more things, it's just not working. At this point, I basically have to do their job for them. And then I'm sure people will wonder why they get shot down. As if that's my fault. That they're the worst bots ever and they're slow. Okay. We should be able to proceed on our quest. There we go. See you later, guys. You snooze, you lose. Come on. Oh, that's wrong. How are we gonna do this? I guess we'll have like a... Hey, the guns are working. I guess we'll do it down here. We'll split it off up there or something. And we'll just have a little... I mean, it's going to be a throughput limiter, but there's... We can, So here, this will break off like this. And we'll have a bunch of them. So I don't think we need that much space. So for now, we'll do like 3. I love that. There's water there, so it's freaking out. Really, there's got to be a mod for that, right? Let's see. We probably already went way too long on these. Can't see because we haven't built the rail yet. Come on, please. Okay, yeah. We'll just call it that current length is good enough. In case we ever want to really upsize in the future, right? This will be... we'll do this, but we'll swap out that. This will be solid fuel pickup, right? Where is... Just like that. Only one train should wait for it. And then they merge back in. Whoops. Don't worry, we'll signal in a bit. Wait. Oh, this is wrong. I did this on the wrong side, didn't I? No. Because this is coming in. Yeah, this is fine. And then... ideally, this is where the... Some of that water is so hard to see. I don't know if I'm doing a bad thing here or not. I very well may be. Uh-oh. Alright, we're getting close. We're set up for our stop over here. Got a little messy, a little sloppy up here. Got to signal everything still. But we are getting closer. And I think the city block base is going to be deferred for the time being. I don't think it's a good idea to pursue that yet. I think that's going to be a very big distraction. Let's build this from the top. Wow, this is gonna be a video full of just making trains, I guess. We're out of tracks. Okay. We are out of tracks. 5. Did we use anything else that it wants to give us? Landfill, apparently. Which I really almost kind of don't want, honestly. I guess I need some of it. There have been several I was muted by mistake incidents in this video. Need like a giant flashing red light above my face every time I'm muted. I'm gonna see if that's a mod for OBS. It's like a, hey dummy, you're muted flasher. Okay, so we'll just go over there, come up, catch this rail here. See, these sections of the video cannot be that enjoyable. I am very tempted to edit them out because I'm not even talking a lot. We'll see. I might forget to, though. So if you're watching this and you just watched an hour of rail placing, I apologize. I forgot. There's just not too much to think out loud about here. This is just busy work that I wonder if I could make it go faster somehow, honestly. I wonder how other people do this, especially for their first ones. It's one thing when I can just plop down roboports and have them self-replicate, but unfortunately we're not to that point yet. Oh man, we're going through some woods here. Although DJ did make a good point that you can skip ahead. Like if you get bored watching this, you can skip ahead. You don't have to watch the whole thing. That's you know what? He's right. That's your fault. If you don't like the long videos, skip it. How's that? I'll put it in the description, probably a warning that there are some long stretches of rail placement. Would have been nice if I did this on a grid, but that would have taken a lot of work to figure out in advance. Oh, we can see it on our mini-map. We're almost there. We're gonna run out of rails again. And to go get some. Well, we ran out of night vision juice, apparently. It's so dark. Why? Oh, because the bots are all recharging. Right. That's right. Alright, let's go get some more rails. We're about to wrap this up. And then it's going to be a matter of signaling now. Just thinking out loud here. Signaling that is going to be interesting, right? Because it's like 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, inventory full. Oh, because let's make a whole bunch of landfill. That'll clear up some inventory for you. No, get away from me. I don't want that. It's good to break these up with signals to some extent. These huge long stretches so that we want more than... I mean, that is a pretty decent little stretch of train there. Hey, look, we're gonna actually, for once, be benefiting with something we do want in our inventory. Okay. The end is in sight. We are very close. Oh, that almost definitely was too far. Okay, let's go copy our curve here so that we can get that done. I know the bots are gonna complain about it, but I don't care. I find myself saying that a lot about these bots. I don't care. Come on, guys. You can do it. I find the bots throwing cliff explosives to be extremely satisfying. Just me. Guessing a lot of people do. Almost as satisfying as artillery. The noise, the extremely viscous, meaty noise that the artillery makes when it fires. I love that sound. Alright, I think the track is done. So let's start talking about signaling. Without yet getting into signaling best practices, we're gonna drop just a few mostly regular rail signals, but we will although that's not really required what I just did. Then we'll, of course, unload over here. I'm not sure. We should probably do a bypass here. Yeah, let's throw a bypass down of some sort. Or we can just do, like, the train stop separately, right? Oof. So that's our bypass right there. We'll unload down here. Probably don't have enough room for it. Whatever. Let's try to make a little bit more room for ourselves here. What is the tightest turn that we can do here? Like right off of this. That section can go right there. Don't need that. Get rid of that. And then just loop this around. Can we please... It's kind of a... not my favorite aesthetic. But does work. Okay. We're going to unload down here. And we are going to start signaling this. We really don't need that many, just enough so that if there's more than one train, they can get onto various sections of the track without having to wait for the entire stretch of track to clear up. So we'll get more sparse in between here. We can fix it later. I really don't, again, not a train signal expert. Whoops. That was an accident. Let's, you know what? Make our lives easier here. Do like this. Come on. Okay. There should be a bypass up here as well, so let's do that. We never finished this up here, did we? So we're gonna say go get some gas. Inactivity. Because at that point the fuel should be loaded. Then we're not ready to do this yet. We're almost there. We didn't actually set up the gas. So if that's going to be right there, then we'll run. And what we'll do, just like that. Need some power down here. Those are on. And now that should just work. It does. Good. So now when the train comes here, those will just put a bunch in there. And we just need our copper stop. For now, we're just going to say inactivity. We don't... Let me go copy my UTF arrow. We are just going to say this, but like that. Train limit of 1. And that's it. So now we go feed that train a little bit of solid fuel, enough to get it to the gas substation so that it stops accordingly. The problem with inactivity, so we'll do a combination of inactivity and time pass for the actual drop-off stations, is if it, especially with an unbalanced train, you don't want it to, like, so for instance, so this can be inactivity because it's just for fuel, but we had a station here for the drop-off. We'll do inactivity, but if the unloading is unbalanced, we want an overall time passed as a sanity check. I actually am excited to hear people's feedback about how I laid these rails. You know, it takes a little bit of courage to show people your train design, because I know mine isn't good, but I am excited to learn more because I'm sure that people will weigh in and with useful tips. Let's set him to go get his gas first. There we go. Okay, so he's up there. I'm curious how much he'll arrive with. I think we put 8 in him. He got here with 6. And he had burned up only part of the second one, so. Alrighty, almost full. And of course, we're not unloading yet at the destination station, so we're gonna be, we're not gonna, let's go get some steel boxes and stuff. And get ready to start making more, stack inserters. There he is. He's gonna do his job and time out very quickly. What side? We'll unload on this side where we have more room. Let's go ahead and... we could have just copied this whole... just do like that. Well, do we want the stack inserters on the... I know we want them here, but kind of feel like fast inserters coming out of there is probably enough for now. Whatever, we'll leave it a stack. We should really automate stack inserters. What a gear wheels, fast insert. Where are fast inserters? Did we already do this? Am I out of my mind? Because I remember moving, so we sent fast inserters over right here. And right there we have advanced circuits. So if we had regular circuits coming down somewhere, which we could just tap them right down there. Regular circuits and gear wheels could come from right here. We could just solve this problem, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a stack inserter. We are gonna go full spaghetti mode and just we don't care. We're just going right into the side there. Let's get a fast inserter here. Okay, so we have that, and now we just need circuits and circuits. So I really wish maybe what we should finally bite it and do for the mall here is watch. Here we go. So here's what we're gonna do. Then we just put a splitter here. Now we've got circuits coming up there. Get our long arm inserter here. And of course, provider chest getting populated by nothing. We need to have one over here. Okay, that reaches. Beautiful. And of course, limit the chest. And make it faster. I don't know how fast I have. 0.5 seconds. We don't need that. It's a waste of those. Should go grab a stack of those since we have them. Should give it another stack of solid fuel too. How much does each one take? 10? So that's 5 more. Okay, there we go. Now we're finally making these automatically. Let's just go ahead and load it up, because just can't choose up so much. That's fine. We'll wait for that. Figure something out. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark here, so we're gonna start thinking about wrapping this up. We didn't do the biggest variety of things in this stream. We did do some stuff. They don't have power yet, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Should have probably flipped these in terms of where they are, but like put this on the other. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh wow, we have 22 already. That's awesome. Need a bunch more, but still getting there nice and quick now. So what are we gonna do next time? We're gonna do probably tap that stone mine right there. The trains can turn around there, come down, drop off stone in a similar place, like right over here or something, because we have the stone right there. Probably didn't think that one through too well. Stone is going to be big. This is good here. 3.5 million. That's going to hold us for a while. 2.6 million copper is more than we've ever had as well. This iron is starting to get a little slim, but you have some more right there to go into. Still doing good on that crude. Really surprised how high that yield still is. Even this one is decent. And you have another bunch to tap right there, and it's very conveniently located, although we did build a train track over it. Easy to fix. So you're gonna do stone there, probably grab that one too. And then where are we going from there? At that point, we should be able to start thinking about scaling up our smelting, but we have to get into space so we can continue to research things. We have to go back up there soon. I have another 14 of these. There we go. Nice. 27. Now we have enough. All out. We have enough now. Okay. And then we just had to figure out how do we want to kind of have the reverse problem of before, right? The splitter stacking. This is the first time I've ever built these like these. Usually what I do is just like have them unload onto like a belt and that's it. It's extremely inefficient in some ways, but in other time-wise it's very efficient. And I am a lazy dude. At least I always have been when it comes to this. So then you'll need those two, those two, those two. Three out of 4 meteors destroyed. Thankfully, it didn't hit anything in the orbit. Did we give this thing enough of a... Oh yeah, we definitely did. where's this one going? Oh, come on. That's not fair. I just built that. Oh, wait. No, this is okay. And we're just gonna, for now, we're just gonna do the one. Bang. Kablamo. And we're going to give input priority to the existing, almost completely exhausted copper patch. Because we definitely want that to win out. Did I do this right? Why do I feel like I did this wrong? No, I didn't do that yet. It's so easy to get wrapped around my own axle here. Why is this not pulling from this one? What's going on here? That doesn't seem right to me. Oh, and we... Oh, okay. A critical mistake has been made. Well, that's easily rectified, right? But why? Why are some of these not running? Oh, maybe it's because it just has that many in its hand. Yeah, okay, they are. They're going. This one's not, though. Not really sure about that. Oh, because it's after the splitter. Is that what's happening? Oh, come on. Is that really what... Come on. Whatever. I don't know if it matters, but... There we go. This is beautiful. Look at this beautiful copper. A beautiful full belt of copper just for me. And pretty soon here, there we go. There's the full belt. This is... You have to watch this part. It's no fun if you don't watch this part. You get to watch your smelters all come back online. We couldn't skip this. The pollution comes back. That fresh air, I'm sure if my character was a little bit more, you know, immersed, like if they gave him dialogue, he would be complaining about the fresh air. Got your belt online there. Your lane rather on the one side, and the other one's starting to come on now too. We're just about there. Look at this. This is beautiful. There it is. Full production up there. We're full up here. You love to see this. That solves one of our problems. A couple of little gaps still coming through, but it looks like it just capped out right there. Shouldn't see any more. Okay, everybody, well, I think we're going to start to call it there. We'll run back over to our goodbye spot in a minute here. This was obviously, you know, focused on scaling, but it was important. It needed to be done. Might put a little bit of a disclaimer in the beginning of the video just to say, like, hey, if you don't want to watch a video that's more about logistics than anything else, tune out now. Next time, I mean, we might be able to sneak back into space now before we do iron, although I feel like it's going to sneak up on us pretty quick here. How are we holding up on the reserves over here? I mean, we're definitely chewing through a bit of it, but that's partial. Oh no, we got a lot of copper backed up there now. That's great. So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch, even if you skip around a bit. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you would like, you could always come join us in Discord for chat, screenshots. I am going to post the videos there too, so if you don't like to like and subscribe, you could find out there as well that a new video is up. So feel free to drop in. Next time we'll be back and probably do some more scaling, maybe get back into space a bit. We gotta do stone, but that should go fast now that we have that track laid. So yeah, thanks for joining. Catch you next time. Have a good day. See ya.